right, boys, so here's what's going on. Recently, I tried to do a video where I went over my thoughts on Barry, and I wanted to do that for all the new brawlers, but a couple of things. I'm trying to keep up on it, but it's very hard for me to upkeep on it because I don't buy the brawlers immediately, and then by the time I get the brawlers pushed and finalize my thoughts on it, the videos don't do very well. So, I will try to do better of that in the future, but in this video, I would like to talk about the brawlers that have come out this year. So we've gotten 10 brawlers up to this point in the year, and I'm going to rank them accordingly of like how much I like to play them and what I think about them. So let's go through this. First things first, we don't need a lot of tiers. I think we only need 3 tiers, honestly. So we're only going to use, I love this brawler. There. Okay. And not enjoyable. Boo! If I love the brawler, if I play them a lot, I'm going to throw them here. If they're just okay, I'm going to throw them here. Like, if I like them, I'll play them once in a while. I'll throw them here. And the brawlers I avoid playing are going to go into this tier. Kit. He was the first brawler that came out this year, I'm pretty sure. I think he's okay. I don't think he's amazing or anything like that. He was very good when he first came out. He was, like, borderline broken, one of the strongest we've ever seen. Since then, he received a couple of nerfs in 3v3s. He's still very good in Showdown, and he's really only good in Showdown because of that star power that's really broken. That actually needs a rework, in my opinion, because he's, like, just okay in 3v3s, and he's not, like, the craziest. I'm just gonna say he's okay. All right, Larry and Lori. So Larry and Lori was the second brawler that came out this year, and I heckin' love Larry and Lori. They, unironically, are my favorite thrower brawler now. They slap. They're very easy to play. Lori himself is very good at pushing enemies back. He can be very useful. You can swap places with him to heal yourself up, which sometimes can screw you over, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's not as good as he used to be, and that's honestly a good thing because I think Larry and Lori were the most broken brawlers on release, and now they're in a much more balanced state. I really enjoy playing them, so I love this brawler. These two brawlers, while they're not necessarily bad, they are too high skill for me to play effectively, which means that I despise playing them when I'm forced to play them.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Now, 100% I recognize that's a skill issue. That's not a them problem. That's a me problem, right? I can't really hold that against them. But if we're rating these brawlers on how much I enjoy to play them, that's why I have to put them at the bottom here. Like, they're good in the right hands. Angelo is the best sniper in the entire game. Melody can zip all over the place. She can super shot from across the map. She's crazy. But you got to be very high skill with them, and I just don't have the brain width for that. And these guys are too much for me. So I don't enjoy playing them. They're bottom tier for me. All right, after Melody and Angelo, we got Draco. I hesitate between these two tiers. I want to say I love this brawler because he's very brain dead. He's very easy. He can be very strong. He's very tanky with his gadget and his star power that heals him. He can do a lot, but also at the same time, my Draco is not 500 trophies yet. How can I say I love this brawler when I didn't even go out of my way to push him to 500? So I'll say he's okay. I really like Draco, and he probably should be up here, but for whatever reason, when he came out, I just wasn't playing enough, and I never ended up pushing him, so I can't put him here in good faith. I have to put him down here. All right, next up, we got Lily. I heckin' love Lily. I think Lily's solid. I think she's a lot of fun. Her gadget is absolutely busted. It needs to get nerfed. I don't know how that hasn't gotten nerfed yet. Once they gave her second ammo reload, she became like totally broken. And I agree, she kind of needed that second ammo reload because when she only had 1 ammo, she felt really bad to play if you couldn't 2-tap people. But now you can super stab them in the back twice, and you're pretty much always gonna kill everybody. And I did push her when she only had 1 ammo, so her getting that second ammo made me like her a little bit more. Barry came out after Lily. I'll go with he's okay. Barry does a lot. He's very good for a team. He has very good healing. He's got very good area control. He has one of the best traits in the game, in my opinion, where he can charge his super from doing the thing that he's built to do. So Barry has a lot of things going for him, right? And I do like his kit for the most part. And this is going to sound really dumb. Really, really, really dumb. I hate Barry's range. He has, like, no range for a thrower, and while he can throw over walls, if he goes up against any other thrower, he's gonna get outranged, and he's gonna struggle. His range just feels like it's the most limiting thing about him, and it's fine, if I'm totally honest. You know, a brawler can't do everything really well, because this dude does decent damage, he does really good healing, he charges his super on healing, charges his super on damage, he's got a dive super that can do good damage, and it heals people if you hit them with it. It's like, he does a lot of things very well, but the one thing that he really doesn't do well is range, and it sucks when you're outranged by people and you're kind of just trying to vie into position to get him into a spot where you can actually do damage to people. So for that one reason, I'm not going to say I love him. I'm just going to say I like him. After Barry, we got Clancy. I never really enjoyed playing Clancy. I don't like that Clancy doesn't do anything but charge up tokens and then kill things. And it's like the most boring playstyle in my opinion. He's like Colt with extra steps, but he also doesn't have any wall breaks, so he doesn't bring any utility to a team. All he can do is charge up his tokens and do damage. And for some people, that's going to be fun. That's perfectly fine. But Clancy doesn't do enough in like team support for me to actually enjoy. He has no wall break. He has no heals. He doesn't even give himself a shield or anything. His gadgets are basically useless after a certain point in a match. And overall, I just don't enjoy Clancy's playstyle. So I gotta say that I don't enjoy him. He goes bottom tier for me. All right, next up, we got Mo. Mo's fucking awesome. I know he's really good right now, and I know that he's borderline OP, but for whatever reason, Mo is just a fun brawler to me. I really enjoy him. I like his range. I like his control. I like the fact that he's kind of like a little bit of a hybrid of a control brawler and a bit of an assassin. The one thing I will say about Mo is that he has a very defined build where like you really want to run the skipping stone star power and you really don't want to touch the other one because extra movement speed in your drill is kind of useless. So I don't know what they were doing with that. And then his gadgets are kind of not the best. If the only bad thing I have to say about Mo is that his gadgets and star powers aren't the strongest thing, I think he's pretty good. I enjoyed him. I really like Mo. I'm ranking him up here. And that brings us to our newest legendary brawler, Kenji. Overall, I think Kenji's okay.
I need you to shut the hell up for the immediate future.
I don't think he's the most fun. He's definitely gonna get nerfed pretty heavy. He's a very mobile dash assassin, which is fun. It definitely is. But again, I'm a lower skill player, so sometimes I'm not very good with Kenji. And I definitely feel that when I play with him. So, like, he doesn't fit my wheelhouse very well. Like, if you see my top two brawlers are Mo and Larry. And Lori, he's good. He's fun. I think he's going to get nerfed very heavily. And I feel like I'm not going to enjoy him after those nerfs. And I'm just going to rank him at okay here. All right, so there is my list. I love Larry, Lori, Lily, and Mo. I think Kit, Draco, Barry, and Kenji are just okay. I like them. I'll play them. But I don't love them. I'm not going to main them or anything like that. And then Melody, Angelo, and Clancy, I pretty much generally avoid playing. Not that they're bad brawlers. They're just not my wheelhouse. That's how I feel about all the new brawlers that have come out to this point in the year in October of 2024. So let me know what you think about this list down in the comments. Let me know where you would rank all the brawlers. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.